Hey, were you up all night with Christina?
Yeah. Our baby's excellent, so excellent adventure in the snow gave her a little cold. She's all stuffy.
Well, okay, then you go to bed and I'll take care of her now.
No, I can't. I tried to get some sleep, but I keep going over and over in my head what you told me about Cooper and the trial. How could he renege? You know, I don't get this confession thing. I'm kind of confused on it. Why would he do that?
Well, because he's nuts, you know. He likes, jacking people around.
What he likes is being a creep. I don't know, Scott, I'm really starting to truly believe Julie.
Oh, come on, Lucy. What, are you going soft here just because she saved Christina?
No, it's not just, well, part of it, yeah, think about it. This baby's out, she saves the baby, brings her back to us. And she saves the guards' lives, basically, by going for help. She could have just taken off and run.
Okay, so she did a decent thing, but that doesn't mean that she didn't kill anybody. When her own defense team is trying to get their star witness to confess, I mean, that's not the kind of move you make when your client's innocent.
Yeah, okay, so let's blame Rachel and Chris, you know? That's who's to blame here. I think maybe Julie would be better off without Rachel Locke.
Well, I asked Rachel if she coerced a confession out of Cooper, and she denied any monkey business.
Okay, so that means she flat out lied, is what she did. So doesn't that tell you something about who the guilty party really is here?
Well, after Cooper's testimony, she dodged me at the courthouse. I wonder what she has to say for herself now.
We knew there was a chance that Cooper was going to pull something like this.
I think we should end this thing today.
Great, and I might as well order my last meal now. Chris! Oh. What are you doing here?
Oh, you should know you can't keep me away.
Well, how did you get your visiting privileges reinstated? Yeah, how did that happen?
Come on, Rachel. You should know you're not the only one who doesn't take no for an answer.
I am so glad you're here.
Always.
You know, Julie, I'm sorry, but we really do need to concentrate.
As I was saying, I think we need to rest our case.
After Cooper's testimony, he did major damage.
The jury is going to read Cooper merely as an unreliable witness.
And what if they don't?
Well, then we've raised reasonable doubt.
Well, you know
I think
what?
we have a decent chance of an acquittal.
That's not good enough, Darren. Julie's life is on the line.
Do you have a better idea, Rachel?
Yes, I do. I think Julie should take the stand.
You want me to testify? But you've always said
I
that
changed
there's...
my mind, Julie. You can do this.
Putting her on the stand is out of the question.
I agree. It's way too risky.
Why is that? She's got nothing to hide. Why not show that to the jury?
And what if I get up there and completely lose it?
She's right. Dara's a shark. She'll tear her to shreds.
I wouldn't suggest this if I didn't have complete confidence in Julie.
All right, then let me give you a taste of what the DA is going to throw at you.
You're grandstanding, Darren.
No, I'm telling it like it is. Mrs. Ramsey, you're absolutely positive you didn't murder John Canellis?
I don't want to do this.
Well, you were brainwashed at the time, isn't that correct?
Yes, but
And how can you be certain that you're innocent?
Listen, I didn't
Well,
kill
if your mind
anyone.
was under the control of Greg Cooper at the time, how do you know what is
Because
real? Well, which is it, Mrs. Ramsey?
Back off, Darren.
Were you brainwashed, too, when you confessed?
I said enough.
You think that was bad? You wait till the DA gets through with her.
I grilled Julie to prepare her for her competency here in Darren, and she passed with flying colors. You can do this. I know you can do this, Julie. Have I ever let you down? No.
Oh, right, because you're the one who never drops the ball on her patience.
You know what? This is Julie's freedom, Chris. It's not yours. It's not Darren's. It's not mine. Why don't we let Julie decide for herself?
You don't have to testify.
And what if I blow it? You won't. You're an incredibly courageous young woman, Julie. You're so much stronger than most people even realize. If you believe that you can do this, then you can. You know, don't even put your faith in me. You put it in yourself.
You know, Christina is so very comfortable with you. It must be because she recognizes you're the angel who saved her in the snow.
Well, she's so sweet and innocent.
Oh, thank you for letting me visit with her. Not everyone has been so kind to me since my acquittal.
Well, I believe everybody does deserve a second chance.
Well, you'll never know how grateful I am to you for believing in me. Yeah, you have.
And you will never know how grateful we are for saving her life.
Yes, we are, aren't we? We're so grateful.
Would it be too much to ask if I could come see her again?
Oh, no, not at all. Please come over anytime. Hey, Aunt Charlene.
Hey, there's my future law partner.
Oh, whoa, now, potential future law partner. I haven't given you my decision yet.
Well, can you make a decision before the next millennium?
Yes, you got it. Oh, and by the way, very sorry you and Lucy had to postpone the wedding.
Well, next time, it's going to be smooth sailing because we're not going to have some baby crawling off.
Oh, thank God that Julie was there to find her when she did.
You can say that again.
Oh, watch it.
You know, it's funny that Julie was the one that rescued Christina.
And Julie is a very complicated woman, Scott.
You got her acquitted on the first 4 murders. Do you think she was innocent?
Well, yeah. Then can we always be 100% sure that our clients are telling the truth?
What about all this brainwashing business? Did you buy that?
Well, look, there's no question she was victimized by Greg Cooper. But did he have complete control of her mind? See, I don't know.
What about Victor? He claims he saw Julie kill Grace.
Yeah, he says he saw someone wearing Julie's clown makeup when Grace was murdered. That doesn't prove it was Julie.
It just raises a reasonable doubt.
Well, the jury must have seen it that way, or they would never have acquitted her.
Julie could have killed all those people, and you would have defended her.
Well, of course. Put up the best defense for your client, whether they're innocent or not.
Yeah, the legal oath.
It's more than an oath, Scott. I mean, it's a privilege. You serve the cause of justice, and you uphold the principles on which this whole country was founded.
Yes, but when guilty people get away, you know, there's something wrong with this whole system.
Well, the same applies when an innocent person is sent to prison.
But you must have felt foolish when Julie confessed to killing Canelos.
I had my share of sleepless nights, I admit that. I mean, no one wants to be responsible for setting a confessed killer free. But you got to remember that when Julie made that confession, her mind was in complete disarray.
Yeah, well, that tape should never have been admissible in court.
Well, I was surprised that Darren didn't have it thrown out.
Well, I don't think he's a very good lawyer.
Yes, and unfortunately, Julie is suffering the consequences.
Well, then you throw Rachel Locke into the mix, you know. I mean, she's not helping the defense at all. If Julie is innocent, she's getting a bum deal from her team.
Now, this is the very first time I've heard you entertain the possibility that Julie didn't commit those murders.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm not on the free Julie bandwagon here. It's just that she did, you know, rescue the baby. I just can't overlook that. You're a very hard person to track down.
I didn't know you were looking for me.
I see all your fancy plaques on the wall. Where's the one that says, outstanding liar?
Chris and I went to see Greg in prison. I never denied that.
No, but you just left out the fact that you cut him a deal.
I never asked him to lie on the stand.
You're playing dirty, Rachel.
Okay, Scott, look, yeah, I told Greg that I would get him out of prison and that I'd have him transferred to a mental facility in exchange for the truth on the stand.
What went wrong?
I don't know. You remember I told you before I had reservations about him changing his testimony on the stand. That's why I had him sign the affidavit. Obviously, that didn't make a difference.
Well, trusting Cooper in the first place was your mistake.
Yeah, it was a mistake. I was wrong. It was a really bad idea, and I admit it. But Julie's the one paying the price.
You have such a passion to get Julie off. Why is that?
Doesn't everyone deserve to be defended? I mean, isn't it innocent until proven guilty, counselor? And it just so happens that the person in this case is innocent. And I will fight till the end for Julie's freedom.
Winning. It's everything.
Yeah, I suppose it is. You know, Kevin, he's always saying how ruthless I am. Maybe he's right. But aren't you, when you're defending someone who you know is innocent? When the only thing standing between their freedom and a possible death sentence is your willingness to fight?
You're running out of time. What's your next move gonna be?
I want Julie to take the stand.
How does she feel about that?
I don't know. I know that Chris and Darren, they don't want her to do that.
Well, common logic will tell you that. Look at OJ, for crying out loud.
Yeah. But if Darren rests today without putting Julie on the stand, she's going to be convicted.
That's common logic. See, I never follow that. I think Julie should testify. She's got nothing to lose.
Oh, then, Scott, would you please? Please, just talk to Julie. Try to convince her to take the stand.
Why would I want to do that?
Because she respects you. Because you're the best attorney in town.
She's got a lawyer.
Look, I know that you're not a fan of Julie's, and I'm not even asking you to believe that she's innocent. God, look what you just did.
What? She found Christina crawling around outside?
No, she saved Christina. Why don't you help me save her?
Lucy, they didn't tell me who my visitor was.
I just had to come, Julie. I wanted to say thank you again for what you did, saving Christina. It just means so much to me, to all my family, in fact.
How is Christina?
Oh, good. Adorable. Stopped up, though. You know, she's kind of clogged. You know, little kid,
well,
she has a cold.
it's nothing serious, I
No,
hope.
promise. It's just a little cold.
Okay.
You know, she's fine. And in fact, I've just been going over and over again how close we came to losing her. You know, I just don't ever want that to happen again. I can't tell you what that little girl means to us. Do you know, she is a miracle. I mean, from the moment, like, the surprise hit us and we got this little bundle of wonderment, it's just changed our lives. If you have kids, you will know that it opens up a whole world of possibilities to you. I'm telling you, it changes you forever.
I can only imagine.
I have to ask you this. Why'd you do it? I know. Listen, you could have run. You could have taken off and escaped. Why didn't you do that?
Guilty people run. And I'm innocent. And
Who cares anyway, right? I'm headed for prison.
Yeah. Listen, Scott told me what Cooper did on the stand, and okay, here's a real shock for you. You should sit down, but listen, Julie, I don't believe Cooper. I somehow believe you.
you're just saying that because I saved Christina.
Yeah, I'm sure that's part of it, but listen, it sort of just guided me to where I've been going all along. I truly believe that even if you were completely under Cooper's control, you are not capable of murder.
Thank you.
If only you were on the jury. I'm afraid they're leaning in the other direction.
Yeah, well, that Rachel Locke's testimony sure didn't help you, did it?
Well, what happened wasn't Rachel's fault.
I know she's your doctor and all, but I'm just thinking maybe you shouldn't put all your faith into Rachel.
But if it weren't for Rachel, I wouldn't even be having a trial.
Yeah, but, you know, I just really seen another side of that woman.
Rachel cares about me, Lucy. She really, really does.
Does she really? Does she really and truly, or does Rachel Locke just care about winning?
What difference does it make as long as I'm free to be with Chris and have a life again?
Okay, I'm just saying that I hope Rachel Locke's hidden agenda doesn't somehow ruin that future you want so badly.
She wants me to take the stand in my own defense.
What? You can't do that.
Why not?
Because Scott, you know, he's a wonderful attorney, and he always says you do not take the stand in your own defense. That's like the absolute last resort. I don't know, Julie. I don't know if you should be listening to Rachel. You know, I think you could be making a terrible mistake.
They've found new partners, but fate has put them back together.
I'm not gonna lose you again. I can't imagine my life without you in it, Bo.
Nora is missing. We're supposed to be married tonight.
Will Bo and Nora reunite?
You never stopped loving Bo.
You felt something for her.
Yes.
One Life to Live, ABC Daytime.
Chris. Hey, Darren. Sorry about the short notice.
That's okay. What's up?
I would never say this to Julie, but I saw those jurors' faces after Cooper's testimony. We're looking at a conviction, aren't we?
It's a strong possibility.
Well, call me selfish, but I don't intend to spend my marriage alone.
Look, I'll put everything I got into my closing. I think that the way the jurors...
Darren, you don't understand. I can't settle for that. We need to take action. Drastic action.
What are you saying? That you want to go along with Rachel? You want to put Julie on the stand?
No, it's the opposite. Rachel's our problem. She's lost her perspective, not to mention the respect of the jury. Someone's got to take the fall for all the screw-ups.
And you want it to be Rachel?
Distancing Rachel from Julie could be our best shot at getting an acquittal. So how do we go about it?
Go about what?
Firing Rachel Locke.
Court's gonna resume, and I still don't have an answer. Rachel thinks taking the stand is my only choice. Chris and Darren, they're completely opposed to the idea.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I actually agree with those two.
But Rachel, she's been guiding me all along, Lucy, and I trust her.
I know. Listen, you know what this is you don't have any reason to listen to my opinion, really. You know, I mean, it's not like we're very best friends or anything. It's just that you saved my daughter's life. Christina owes her life to you, and I can't ever repay you for that. So if I can somehow just offer advice, give you some way, I just want to help you any way I can.
Yes, but you are asking me to turn my back on Rachel, the person who has believed in me, and help me get declared competent, made my marriage to Chris possible.
Yeah, I am. If she is steering you wrong, then yes, I am.
Rachel knows how important it is for me to be with the people I love.
Obviously, she's very committed to you, okay? It's just, I don't want you to follow her advice completely blindly.
No, and I am perfectly capable of making my own decisions, you know? The work I've done with her has gotten me in touch with who I really am.
Well, then hold on to her. Hold on to that person and let that person choose the direction you're going. You know, a really good teacher knows when to let her student fly.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you had company.
I just came by to thank Julie again for saving Christina's life.
It's too bad they don't give out medals here at Ferncliff. She certainly earned one.
Listen, I'm gonna go. I gotta go. I just, please, just kind of think about what I said, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what, Lucy, why don't you stay? You might like to hear what I have to say to Julie.
If this is about me testifying, I haven't decided yet.
Julie, I'd never ask you to consider it if I thought it hurt you.
I know, but Chris,
He's your husband, and he's thinking with his heart right now, not his head. And Darren, he can be conservative.
Lucy thinks it's a mistake as well.
Really? You know, I appreciate your support of my patient, but I hardly think this is your field of expertise.
You're right. It's not. It's not at all. It's just, I always smell when something isn't quite right.
Really, I know what's best for Julie.
Really? Coercing, bribing Red Cooper into a confession? I don't think so.
Obviously you're misinformed about that as well, Lucy. After everything we've been through, you're going to Lucy for advice?
No. Lucy is just more objective. You're the only one who wants me to take the stand.
Well, you're wrong. There's somebody else that completely agrees with me.
Get your own crystal ball keepsake by visiting abc.com, part of the Go Network.